Hello and welcome to Paul in Perth. This is Cancer Update 141. The date is the 21st of September 2024. So as you can tell by the background, I have been discharged from hospital to Brizina House. That happened on Wednesday. And I am getting more and more healthy each day. However, I would be lying to say that I've got boundless energy. I'm actually really quite tired. And my body is still healing. I had bloods done on Wednesday and they noted that my hemoglobin was 8.8 grams per decilitre, which is well below the normal range for an adult male. So the hospital is talking about giving me an iron infusion next week. We'll see whether that happens or not. But what I can tell you, what I know at this stage is on Monday, I'm to go down to the ambulatory care unit and they will be assessing me, doing a check over just basically to see whether I'm ready to go back to Perth. So they'll check my dressings and what have you. They may even give me an iron infusion. So we'll find out about that on Monday. Now, I've got my discharge summary here and I've got to admit, it was really hard reading. There were several things, let's talk about it. There were full thickness tumours on my stomach and my small intestines. So full thickness meaning it had gone right through the skin of the stomach and the small intestines. And when they were removed, obviously needed to be stitched and healed. So that's a pretty big thing. There were also lots of tumours in my pelvic area, so much so that they actually ended up basically giving me half a vasectomy. So they've what they call divided, which means cut. They've divided my left gonad, vas deferens, I think it's called. So so now I've got half a vasectomy. So it wasn't like I was planning on having kids anyway, so that's no big deal. So the next stage is to go and have the checkup at the ambulatory care unit on Monday, so 2 days from today, and hopefully, if things go well, Caroline and I will be able to fly home to Perth on Tuesday. I need to say a special thank you to Rose, who came and visited on Wednesday. It turns out Rose was the source of a couple, the first two gifts that I actually received here. So one was chocolate and I think the other was flowers. So thank you, Rose, for coming in. Rose is of Turkish origin and she brought in some Turkish Delight, and not the Fry's Turkish Delight normal one. This is actually like a gourmet one, if you like. So that was really nice. So yeah, thank you, Rose. It was lovely to meet you, and thank you to the gifts. Now, speaking of gifts, we have received one with a rather cryptic issue, which is, it just says from MLSHS. Now, that acronym to me means Mount Lawley Senior High School, which is the high school that I went to. So I can only imagine that someone from high school wanted to send me this gift box, and for whatever reason didn't want to put their own name. So thank you to the mystery person from Mount Lawley Senior High School, if indeed that is what that means. If you care to, then please put a comment, because I would like to, it's a real curiosity for Caroline and I. But anyway, so in other news, congratulations to the Cronulla Sharks for their win over the Cowboys last night, and best of luck for the rest of the finals. So that's the NRL. On the AFL side, congrats to the Sydney Swans for their win over Port Adelaide last night. And the other game, the other semi-final is Brisbane Geelong. So if it's Brisbane, we'll actually end up with a grand final with not a single Victorian team in it, which of course I love. But we'll see what happens. That's probably all I want to talk about today. But just to say, yeah, I've made it through. I'm out of hospital and I'm on the mend. So click that like button and stay tuned. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.